Hey, it's on 996, and this is my 4th battle on Empire Total War Online. I have 1 sloop, 3 5th rates, 2 4th rates, 1 2nd rate, and 1 Admiral's flagship 3rd rate. My opponent has some brigs on the left, a 5th rate in the middle, and then from closest to furthest, a 2nd rate, 2 Admiral's flagships 3rd rate, and a normal 3rd rate. I don't have my opponent's name, sorry, because I do not have the piece of paper with their names on it, but I will update the description when I get that. So this is an early period battle, that's why you don't see the bigger ships yet. So basically what I'm trying to do is, here I am turning downwind so that I can try to like cut him off with my first ships while he's trying to sail towards me. See, here's the view from his first brig here. And this battle is not new. I didn't just play this, I had the recording for a little while. So if I'm not really sure what's happening, if I don't like remember exactly, that's why. But in this battle I'm going to experience the same problem that I did with the other naval battle, where really it's my fault that my flagship gets too far away, because sometimes I just like, I don't know, I just sort of forget how far away it's getting and I tell it to like break off from the rest. Well, that's my stupid fault. But anyway, also this battle is going to be over 10 minutes long, so there will be 2 parts like that other battle I had. So anyway, what we're doing is getting a lot of fire on this one brig, so we're trying to get it throughout or surrender. And that was really good for me because his brigs are sailing towards me, so I can just fire while they're trying to sail, and then they can't really fire back in that direction. But you see over there, that's his 2nd rate that's starting to fire at my flagship, and yeah. I have my flagship in 2nd rate there. The first 2 ships. So in this battle, I'm kind of using similar tactics that I used in the first naval battle you saw, where I have the heavier ships go in first and the light ships behind them. And it works pretty well, I think. Except I need to get better at remembering where my flagship is. One thing about the naval battles is so many countries have similar navies. It's like there's not as much variation. Also, since there's no high ground and stuff, there's only upwind and downwind. I think that naval battles can kind of be fairer than land battles, because it's, you know, there's less cheap things you can do, I think. So anyway, I got the 2nd rate sailing towards me, and then I can just hit him with the sides of my ships. That's kind of what I did. There you go, my flagship. And see, my flagship has some starting to get bad damage on its left side. Oh, so the 2nd rate is starting to take most of the fire more now from my lighter ships, now that the heavier ones are starting to pass. And this is kind of how my battle went in that first naval battle also, where I have like my light ships in the back trying to finish off any ships that we have left. His heavier ships haven't done this up yet. So really it's his 2nd rate versus like 4th rate in the back. And then I have my sloop at the very back. And I think that sloops are better than brigs, even though they're cheaper, and the reasoning for that is sloops have, if you look at it, they have better maneuverability and better hull strength, and even though they have less cannons, also for some reason they have better firepower, so I don't really know how that works out, but yeah. So I don't use brigs at all anymore. I'm actually not sure if brigs are cheaper or not. I know they're cheaper in the campaign, because I was just playing that and building my navy up, but I do not know if they're cheaper in multiplayer. I thought they were, but I just want, like, I don't want to make a mistake in this video and then get a bunch of people thinking that they made the patch or something. So, I do not know if they are cheaper or not. I just think they are better. There. Cleared that up. So anyway, what I'm doing is, you see at the top of the screen, my lighter ships at the very back, split off from the main line. That's just allowing me to start surrounding this first little group of ships. This is kind of like what I did in that first battle also, where he had his, I separated, my opponent's ships into two main groups. But, this one's a little bit different, I guess. But see there, he's got his second rate on fire. And, I really like it when I get my opponent's ships on fire, because, especially if they're in the, like, oh, I just got that ship with a broadside, he was trying to board me. But, if he's in, like, the middle of a fight with another ship, and he gets on fire, he's forced to either keep fighting and the fire will keep burning, or he can put the fire out, but then he can't return fire with his cannons anymore until the fire's back out. I played this one battle, I didn't record it because it was way over 10 minutes and it would have taken like 3 videos or more. It was a 4 versus 4 with max of 3 ships each. Oh wait, no, this one was 4 versus 4 with max of 1 ship. So, he got on fire and he didn't know what to do, so he was just sailing around on fire, and then he didn't explode, but the fire just burnt down all 3 masts. So, yeah, you guys need to put the fire out if you get a chance. If you get on fire, it's much better that way. So anyway, I got his last 2 ships here. It is a 3rd rate and an Admiral's flagship 3rd rate. They haven't really moved since the start of the battle. But see, the thing is, they're right next to each other, so they see how one of the ships gets in the way of the other one firing. It's kind of bad for him, and I have him surrounded on 2 sides, and he can only return fire on 1 side of those. So, but unfortunately, that's my flagship, and I have been negligent about it. See how bad his left side is damaged, and now it goes and sinks. So, that's the end of that. But you see in the background of the screen, I've basically been able to destroy or rout or surrender all of his ships that he had there. So now it's, like, 7 of my ships versus 3 of his. Or something like that. No, he still has a 2nd rate actually, so 7 versus 4. But his 2nd rate is badly damaged. And I still have my 2nd rate. My 2nd rate's not damaged very much at all. And there it is. It's the first one now that the Admiral's flagship has been sunk. So, it's the first one in the line. See, he's still in his way. Like, he just gets in the way of himself here. But now he started to separate, and it'll be better because he can maneuver. But still, most of my ships, he can't really shoot because he's... And I do not know what that was. Maybe you just clicked the wrong side. It's kind of funny when that happens, but I have so many ships that can just shoot at him, but he can't really shoot back, just the way he's positioned. So anyway, I'm working 2 of my ships in between his 3rd rates and that one other ship, which I think is a brig. And you can see in the background his 2nd rate is still there. I think he's forgetting about it though, because it's not moving anywhere, it's just